spiritual warfare, and guardian angels. I look at the clock. It says 4:44. At the exact same time I look at the clock, I see my odometer, and it says 444 miles left to empty. 444 means that your guardian angels want you to know that they're around you. He started talking about guardian angels. The majority of the conversation was about spiritual warfare and guardian angels. And how to read the Bible and it was just a long conversation about faith and what it's like to find it and things that I might experience now that I've found it. He says that evil will show up now that I've chosen a side, and the guardian angels will be around me. I got nothing to worry about. Just stay on the path. It's going to pay off. That's what he wants you to do. And I was like, all right, man, this is a lot to take in, and I had a phone call scheduled with a member on the team at noon the next day. This was late at night. Noon the next day. I don't even know what this conversation is going to be about. I pick up the phone. We have our conversation. It was literally the exact same conversation as I had with Eddie Penny a little more than 12 hours ago. And it was about spiritual warfare and guardian angels. That conversation started at noon. So then I came home to be with you and our son for a late lunch. Had lunch with you guys. I think I told you about my conversations. Was heading back to the studio. Pulled out of the driveway. I look at the clock. It says 4:44. At the exact same time I look at the clock, I see my odometer, and it says 444 miles left to empty. So I call our social media guy, or text him, or call him, and I texted him because I just wanted to remember. I wanted to text somebody. So I said, hey, what does 444 mean? And that way I just had, it documented. I wouldn't forget. So I raced to the studios. He was here and whipped out my laptop, and I'm like, what does 444 mean? 444 means that your guardian angels want you to know that they're around you and that everything's going to be okay. So I Googled it. What does 444 mean? That was the first Google result that I saw, was your guardian angels want you to know that they're around you. So at 4:44 in the afternoon, I saw my odometer that said I had 444 miles left to empty, and this was 4 hours and 44 minutes after that conversation about guardian angels and spiritual warfare started. So there's 3 things all happening simultaneously that have to do with 444. Tell me that's not another one, another sign.
For sure.
And then I started seeing it everywhere. Wake up in the middle of the night, it's 4:44. It happens all the time. And so...
Do you believe in angels?
I do now. I do now. And it was
You
that
said
night.
that you believed in hell before. Do you believe in heaven?
I do now. I mean, look at everything that's changed just since Sedona. That happened. That was the last straw. I was like, all right, I am all in on this. Went to church, haven't missed church. I think it's been 5 times in a row now, right? 5 weeks in a row we've gone to church
I think so.
since then. Went to the church that Justin Hughes recommended. Love it. Lots of like-minded people, all with the same morals and values that we have. Got emotional in the church all 5 times. Every time we walk in there, I feel like I'm going to lose it in a good way. You know, I don't know what it is. It just makes me want to cry. But it feels good. And I still fight it, you know, because I just don't know any other way. But it feels good. I started reading the Bible and started looking for answers. Started watching documentaries, reading the Bible. Nat Geo has a bunch of good stuff on this that I've been reading. I mean, I'm just sinking my teeth in anything I can get, you know, on the subject of God, faith, Jesus, what we're supposed to be doing, asking for signs on what I'm supposed to be doing. And this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be here talking about this right now. And maybe this will give some other people some hope. Maybe this will get some other people to start looking into this.
Do you believe that everything's going to be okay?
I believe everything's going to be okay when you die, if you live a good life.
And what about while you're here?
I can't answer that. I think everything that's supposed to happen will happen.
How do you think it's changed you day to day? You. How are you different?
It has, man, in a lot of ways, I mean, it's put me into a better mood. You know, I still have my struggles. I mean, these are heavy topics, but I think it reinforced my purpose. It's made me treat other people that maybe I don't necessarily agree with better. It's also given me the confidence, and I don't need to budge in what I believe in. I don't need to budge in the way that I was raised. I don't need to budge from the Word of God or what's in that Bible. I'm not budging anymore.
Hey everybody, I'm Shawn Ryan. Click here to subscribe to the Shawn Ryan Show YouTube channel for the hottest and most compelling interviews that you will not see anywhere else. I've also made a playlist of all the previous SRS episodes so they're easy to find. You can find that right here.